That's a nice attitude to have as a nurse. That really, really is. That really, really is. Maybe your hospital should know about how you treat people. Beggars everywhere. Your mama's a beggar. Bye bye. Amazon hires on the spot. They give you and then really, Rosie, could you please? I'm gonna follow you, ma'am. Could you please, let me know because I would love nothing more than to be able to homeschool my son and be able to work and do. Thank you, Brooke Marie Smith. I don't get it. I don't know if they weren't raised correctly, Miss Brooke, but I would never fix my mouth even on here behind a screen to call people some of the names and say some of the things people do. My parents just raised me better than that. You don't look down on anybody because you could be in their place in a couple months, in a couple years, and you could be needing the same help. So keep looking down on them. God's watching. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? When is this going to end? I don't know when it's going to end. It's going to end when people don't need help. People aren't not being able to feed their children because eggs are $2,000 a carton. That's when it's going to end. CTHOMMM. I don't uh directly homeschool my son. He does like a hybrid thing where 2 days of the week he's with me because he has a hard time with speech, and then 3 days he's in the brick and mortar school, so he gets the attention from the other kids, gets to play, and make friends, and but I still am in charge of hopefully teaching, being slow with him and helping him. So you think it's bad now? Wait till you see what's coming next. Honey, Richard, I hope not. I really, really hope not. I mean, I can't afford what's going on now, let alone what's next to come. How much of the $1,200 is still needed? So I took over $50, so $1,150. But like I said, I'm not asking you guys for $1,200. I just said that is what the rent office once this week, or else they're taking me to the magistrate. But I would never fix my lips on here to say, like most people do, go up in the corner. We need $1,100. No, no, it's not your guys' responsibility. I appreciate every good-hearted person on here that says, "Oh, I'll send her $5. Oh, I'll send her $10, $20, $1, anything." I appreciate that, but it's nobody's what's the word I'm looking for? It's not your job to take care of me. It's not, and I don't think that. Actually, a add IK. That's not what I said. When I showed they were saying show proof. When I showed the paperwork, which is pretty much like the 10-day notice to quit, it said $2,500. I had paid $1,500 to get it down to what it was, which was 1,000. So you guys can't not listen and then come on here and think you're like doing a gotcha moment. That's not what I said. And anybody who was here the last live, you guys know what I said. Guys, I'm not asking for 1,000. I'm saying that is what is owed. If anybody can help me, that would be greatly appreciated. If you cannot, because times are tough, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to hate you. You're more than welcome to hang out. I'm not going to block you. We can still be friends. I'll like your content. It's not that serious. Do your son get his surgery? No, he did not get his surgery yet. And to be honest, I really don't want to talk about that anymore because people were just, wow. You know what I mean? I'm sure you've seen it. So, you know. Did somebody say, what's your Cash App or show your Cash App? I missed it. I'm sorry. I have 33 cents in my Cash App because I took out the 50 to go and walk over and give it to the front office. So I only have 33 cents. Show Cash App. Honey, I only have 33 cents in there right now because I had to take it out to walk it over to her. But every little bit I give her, hopefully is putting in her head, she's trying. Maybe I shouldn't evict her and give her a shot. Tara, I'm going to at you, baby girl. Okay. There you go. It's just study from when I was in nursing school. Study XO85. That's it. I mean, it's not that hard. Don't send money. And who made you the Queen of America that you think that you can come in here and tell people what to do with their hard-earned money? Nobody last time I checked. Rent went from 1,000 to 1,200 in 10 minutes. Okay. Bonnie, it did not. You show me where I said it went from 1,000. I owe 1,000. I love when people can't hear or they're just not all there and then they try to come on your live and gotcha. Got me what? NYC Ellie, I already explained this about, there was somebody in the front office that was stealing, and she made my rent $300 and some a month, which I cannot afford whatsoever. And when they finally caught her stealing not just mine, but many tenants' money, pocketing it, they fired her. But instead of them retracting the rents and saying, well, she shouldn't be able to pay $300 a month, that's not right. They went and they left it go and then just continued with $100 a month. You know what I mean? So now all this back due rent is what I'm trying to come up with to not get evicted, that I don't feel I should have had to pay in the first place, and neither does a lot of people. Thank you, Tara. Tara, if you're still in here, thank you, baby girl. I appreciate it. And obviously the people that are, and yeah, I know 300 a month ain't shit nowadays, guys. I came from, my husband is deceased. He's deceased at 35. We have 4 children together. Jace, my little one, he's my baby. He's the last one. He's the baby. And you know, so I'm doing it all by my own. All by myself is what I meant to say. I'm doing it all on my own. So I was in a shelter, a domestic violence family shelter, and they put me up here. I mean, it's technically called the projects. Not trying to defend anybody or anything. That's just what it's called. It's called the projects. And, like I said, $100 a month for the projects isn't a lot, but there's people that pay $12 a month to live in the projects. So, I'm not complaining about the $100. I'm complaining that nobody told me that she upped my rent to $300 a month, let it go for a year and a half, and then they come back to me with this $2,500 bill and say, you have to pay this or else you're getting evicted. And like I said, I came up with $1,500. I'm at my last 1,000. So, you guys can talk all you want. I'm trying my best. And you say $300 a month, I wish. You don't wish, because living here is no joke. People, kill each other every day. They get away with it because nobody's willing to talk because they're scared. There's constantly fights, and there's a lot of bad stuff that goes on up here. And even with the $300, you would be out of here. So somebody just said, oh, Jules, it's better than being on the street. I'm 1,000% with you, sweetie. It's 1,000% better than being on the street. 1,000. And nobody messes with me up here because they know I lived here. I've lived here for 3 years. So it's not like I go outside and I get beat up.